The visit to Niger has been very rewarding. Rewarding in the sense that we've learned a new thing.
As we arrived into the country, we drove straight to the office of the governor, and the following day we were on the field, and we noticed the changes that have taken place, most especially with regard to the regreening program that is being initiated by the farmers themselves.
Honestly, I'm overwhelmed by what I have seen, the practice of farmers in Niger.
We met Nigerians, young, old, and women, who felt challenged by desertification and rose to that challenge by going back to their land, undertaking important practices. And what we saw was a success story.
What I have seen, the big difference between Niger and Nigeria is that the management of the natural grown trees on farm is different. The trees are actually managed in a way that they can develop and grow fully and benefit the farm on which they grow.
But also their frustration processes, how they have regreened a land that was completely degraded and brought it back to life, and how they're using it on their farmlands.
We have learned a lot of lessons from the farmers in Niger Republic, which we hope to take it back and replicate in our respective states.
I am particularly impressed by the response of farmers to the new techniques, which they call Zamani in Hausa.
I saw many things that I've been reading about regreening, and to see it, how the farmers are doing it, and their reflections and the logic behind it, that was quite impressive.
The trip has impacted a lot to us by showing us effort of the community towards environmental sustainability.
And to my surprise, the way the farmers practice agroforestry here is something that we have to start looking at again as researchers.
We noticed that virtually most of the places are now green with trees all over the place, and we have been told that the yield has definitely increased almost 2 or 3 folds.
There's an improvement in their yields because of the natural way of fertilization.
We saw vast areas that would have been otherwise degraded now coming back to life. And the lesson we are learning, taking back to Nigeria, is that our farmers are knowledgeable. They have basic information concerning the land, and this basic information has to be tapped by policymakers, government, individuals, so that together we work to improve the land management practices.
So from these experiences, Nigeria can benefit a lot if they would apply similar practices here in northern states in Nigeria.
We will have to wake up, intensify on this regreening exercise so that we will reduce at least the encroachment of desert into our state, particularly the local government that borders with the Niger.
And I intend to pass this knowledge to our farmers in Adamawa state, particularly those in the northern part of the state who have since started experiencing the type of condition we saw in Niger.
The institutional arrangements, that means the policies, the laws and regulations, for example, concerning land issues, that is very critical, because it provides the farmers the security, to know that what they are investing, the labor they are investing, the time, the resources they are investing in land and in growing the trees, that it's not for waste, and that they can also benefit from the output of their work.
And I will call upon the government and people of our frontier state in Nigeria to find it worth coming to Niger Republic and see it for themselves, and for subsequent transformation, or rather subsequent copying, if I may say it, copying in our respective areas.
So we will take this back to our institutions, and then we try to incorporate it into our training program, so that our students, whenever they have the opportunity of going back to the farmers or to the rural dwellers, they will be able to incorporate this, and this will largely help in the sustainable land management, which is the in thing now in the world, especially in sub-Saharan Africa.
Now the good thing is, you have a bit more rainfall than in southern Niger. So I would say, people, my friends from Nigeria, tried to beat the Niger farmers with building an agroforestry systems that is as good and as complex and even more diverse than what your colleagues in Niger have done. Show them that you can learn from them, but show them also that you can beat them. Let me try to make you a little bit competitive.